Welcome in YouTube to another episode of Dragon Age Origins. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in, welcome back. Hit that like button and also hit that sub button. It is free here on YouTube. I appreciate all the love that everyone has been giving. Woo, you all are amazing. I think we need to go this way. We're going to try to knock out a couple of these side quests, and then we're going to do the main quest. And see how far into it we go. I think we're pretty close to the end here. We want to keep you three? Question mark. No, yeah, we're good. So we got Alistair convinced to marry the queen, and yeah. So I know you can romance Morgan, Alistair, Leanna. I feel like there's somebody else you can probably romance. I didn't even mean to, but oh, we did with Morgan. So let's go up here to the world map. Well, not the world map, the city map, right? Because who are we gonna do? We have to go talk to the son of Bane's Arl House torture room. Appreciate being told about this. Son of Bane Singard. Where is Bane Singard? Pretty sure he wasn't in the Arls. Thingamabobber. The Royal Palace. Maybe we can't do it yet because we haven't done the lands meet. What is this? I'm pretty sure that's where the lands meet is. Arl of Denham's estate? Can we go back there? We cannot. Ransom drop, the Pearl, warehouse, alienage. Alright, let's just go to... Wait, world map. Those are the premium that's the downloadable content. Go back to the camp. I don't know. It's new. Alright, well, I guess we can't do that. Something wicked. And then Fazl's request. Indiana free sailor. Percent. Perhaps somebody's looking for it. I feel like we should just do the main quest. Since nothing else seems to be popping. But welcome in. I hope everyone's doing well. I have now officially, by the time you've seen this, you know, everything's been uploaded to the YouTubes. And we're in October, I think.
I'm not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the lands meet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the lands meet itself.
What?
The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Turn aside, serve your queen, and save Merrick's throne. Do you really not see what game has become?
Do you mean to talk me into betraying my lord? There are not such words in all language to make that happen, Warden. Now let us end this! To arms, men!
I don't think there's any way to prevent this. You had it coming. We're gonna just fight her, because I think if we beat her...
Just die already!
Where's my cursor? Oh, great.
Stay still! Here we go!
Pause! Oh, Jesus Christ. And then... Oh, crap. Do that. makes me grumpy. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Healing.
Right.
Over here.
No
Unless
mercy!
you're afraid of a
Oh,
woman.
she's dead. Awesome.
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me.
Oh, great. DJ's dead.
My lord! This is annoying.
Oops. We almost had her. We almost had her. I gotta just use her, right? Probably will be best to use Win and just leave her in the back like we normally do.
Warden senses tingling. A little frantic? Let's see why. Right.
This is annoying.
Come.
I shall do so. As you say.
I love you. Drive carefully.
Make this quick.
Oh God, get away from me.
For the can.
No, I don't want to move. Ah! It didn't even use it.
Come on.
Watch out! Come and get it.
Oh, DJ's dead. She's dead. Good. Oh crap, it's just us.
I shall do so. I never liked this part. Immediately. I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes. My magic will make short work of them.
Heal.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
Okay. Maybe we can get
Defend
through this.
yourself. You really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Okay. Did we win? We won.
Now I'm all light-headed.
Okay, he's got 12 points. Let's put some. Let's get into like a level 30 constitution, level 29 strength. And then, let's see, trap making, stealing. We could increase his stealing. So we have 2 more thieves. Oh, he's only got 1 skill there. Okay. Templar has learned focus of the duty, gaining a large bonus to mental resistance. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and switch to you. Heal.
As you say.
And then go. Everyone should be healthy. I apologize, you're gonna hear the pupper in the background because the wifey just went to work. So they're big mama boys. Cool. Healing pots are always good. What is up, Keegan? Happy Wednesday. How are you, superstar? Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. Appreciate. There's another person to loot. My loot. So Alistair's been leveled up. Let's save. Landsmeet Chamber. Well, didn't have to go to that extreme, but we done did it.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
Your daughter.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Me? No.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
What?
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself. There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots is yet to be repaired.
Did he really just admit to it?
The bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
Then you should be supporting Merrick's son.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Merrick to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Merrick, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Merrick in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden.
Yeah, hit me.
What have you done with my daughter?
What have I done? I protected her from you.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force. Killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn.
Yo, bet.
This man seized Kaelin's throne
Preach,
before
sister,
his body was
preach.
cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The queen speaks the truth. Is not to be trusted. Listen to her.
So,
Gotta be calm.
Warden's influence
Can't go
has
too over the
poisoned
top.
Even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself.
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
Western Hills is with you, Loghain.
Oh.
Nature help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Traitors!
Haha, you
Which of
lose.
you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your men. We'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this when we first met at Ostergard.
If it was just a one-on-one, this would be an easy
Ostergard
fight.
seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of
Hopefully
his
it's a one-on-one.
enemies.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fight.
Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough. Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition.
Okay, maybe it is one-on-one.
A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
I will fight you. Could have been fun to have Alistair do it,
It
but
is
I
you
will do
or
it.
me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it.
I'm not sure what Alistair's abilities
Prepare
really are, so.
yourself.
Dun dun! You got some cool armor that I'm gonna just take off you in a minute. Do I actually fight him? I'm pretty sure I will. I don't know. I mean, it's a predetermined outcome. You have to win.
It's over for you! For honor! It's done. I do not fear desolate!
You had it coming.
You had it coming. You had it coming.
Face me!
On it. That's wonderful. This should be easy enough.
Enough!
Oh, I screwed up. I took my eye off the ball. When you could have done a cheeky little heal on me, but you know, that's alright. I gotta go through that whole thing again. Okay.
My lords and
Tell us, what do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Some...
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our... What's this? There is...
I'm gonna
Damn
stick
it.
to the same.
Despite what you may think, Warden,
Indeed.
if he were... But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. You...
I'm trying to do the
I can
exact
speak for
same
myself. Lord, I would have already been
dialogue.
killed. If not for the...
South...
Waking...
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming.
Step back
Traitors.
gracefully.
Which of you... I want...
It shall be fought...
Will you face me yourself, or...
Oh, we have a potent one. That's just one. Do that. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Hello?
Right.
Oh.
This should be easy enough. This should be easy Right.
Try to remember to heal all the time.
Right. As you wish. Let's get started.
Yes!
As you wish.
Excellent!
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. Wonderful. This should be easy enough. On it. Right.
Yes!
As you wish. On it.
Excellent!
Stay still. As you wish.
Boom.
On it. Cannon. Stay.
I'm
Let's
dead.
get started. Let's get started.
Dang it. I died.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet,
What do they offer you?
Let's see.
How much is the price of Ferelden?
Some
So,
I mean, we
one of
could do the
Kaelin's
other one.
killers would dare... What? Despite what you may think, Ward... But enough of this. I have a question for you.
I believe, Lord, I would have already been killed. If not for...
Wait,
The Warden! The Warden!
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is...
Traitors! When we first met, I wonder if it's more a compliment.
it shall be fought.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champ? It is you or me the men will follow. So...
I sense something drawing near.
Okay, Warcry apparently was pretty good. Taunt, rally. You wanna freaking hit him?
Here we go. As you wish.
Yes!
As you wish. Right.
We can get rid of you, and we'll bring you down. We both use Warcry.
Let's get started.
Yes! For the honor of Ferelden!
A little frantic.
No, stop
I can see
moving.
why.
Ah!
As you wish.
That was the only one of those I had.
As you wish.
Now make us name!
How come mine isn't doing as well? Oh! Why are mine not working as well as his? Arrgh. This should not be that hard of a fight. This really should not be a hard fight. I should have Wynn fight him. No, because Wynn would die pretty quickly, to be honest. I feel like I should fight him, to be honest, right? Just, I'm the one that's accusing him of all this stuff. I'm the one that's kind of started this whole thing. Oh, this is terrible.
my lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
Okay, let's go ahead and
what do
skip
they
through
offer you?
this. I was just running
How
through
much
my
is
head
the
like what
price
I
of
wanted to try to
Ferelden
do.
honor? So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. What's the... There is... Despite what you may think... But enough of this.
Look, I would have already been killed. If...
Wakey.
Dragon!
Wakey, wakey.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need...
Traitors! Which of you stood against... Then, let us end. When we first... Man is... I wonder...
Okay, kids.
We'll have you a champion.
I'll fight
It is
this
you
duel
or me,
myself.
and then we'll follow. So, let us...
Do that. Leave it there. Rally, we're gonna take off. Potent. Oh. Pause. Oh, wait, he did rally. We could do rally. Threaten. Shield cover.
Well done.
Let's see, what do we got? This is only from, like, missile attacks, right? Which means, like, arrows. Damn. Which one was rally again?
Well done.
Make a guy by sword! Yeah!
God dang it.
Well done.
Threaten, shield cover, shield defense, taunts. That.
I will prevail!
Alright, we're back there.
Excellent!
Hit him! Jeez.
Maker's name! This should be easy enough.
What is... What the... Seriously?
Come now, defend yourself. You will fall!
Why was he not doing what he needed to do?
Right. Excellent! Let's get started. Come, you can do better than that.
Excellent.
For honor! Right.
Crap.
On it.
Stamina.
Right. Yes!
I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put you there.
Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Fear is your weakness. Right, right. This should be easy enough. Right.
As you wish.
Basically, if I can just...
Right.
There we go.
I underestimated you, Warden. Oh, yeah! I thought you were like
Woo!
a child wanting to play with you. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
I accept your surrender.
I didn't just hear you say that. You're going to let him live? After everything he's done? Kill him already!
Wait, there is another option. The Taern is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
You want to make him a warden? Why?
There are
This is gonna
three
piss
of
off
us in
Alistair.
all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
So I feel like, I kind of think, if I remember correctly, if you let Loghain live, Alistair leaves. I'd rather have Alistair on my side than Loghain. Right? So I think plus Loghain he's been a dick the whole game, so. The problem is we might lose the queen? And there was no opportunity to save, so I would have to go through the fight again. So whatever I choose here, I kind of have to deal with the consequences. So, but I mean, Alistair would be king, right? Please. Somebody will, I'm hoping somebody steps in and is like, this is it, we're just doing this.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
I mean, it's easy to say, it's harder to do, but... Ooh. She's not gonna be happy. I thought she was gonna faint.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this,
Oh,
Honora.
here we go.
Warden, will you help us?
Yes, I can settle this. Let me talk to Alistair,
I
because
feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring
he said he
teams.
would. Why do you think I should? What do you think I should do? You don't think you're ready to be king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something. This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Honora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn.
True. Are you willing to give up your freedom?
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision?
I don't remember
Who will
this.
lead Ferelden?
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I left Logan alive. I believe Alistair and Honora plan to marry and rule jointly.
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
I mean, technically Alistair would be king, right? Because he's Merrick's kid. I don't know. I might alienate R.L. Emmon at this point. Not Howe. Howe's dead.
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I've no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Iman, you know nothing of me. Reason clearly had nothing to do with your choice, Warden.
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
Oh, God.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well, then. Guards, take her away.
Thank goodness. I thought she was going to be a goner as well. I really did.
Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Get to the blade already. Just tell them what to do.
I was getting there. Anyway, the blight, yes. I may be Merrick's son, but I am also a Grey Warden. I took an oath. I swore I would stand and fight the Darkspawn, no matter the cost to myself. I can't break that oath just to wear the crown. I have to go with my fellow Warden to face the blight. When the blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Iman will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow
This
Grey
is so
Warden
Game of
will,
Thrones.
I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
I could do no less, my cat. Are we really at the end?
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us. You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
Mom poppers. Congratulations? Question mark? Thought you'd be speechless. Is this a thank you?
Congratulations. Congratulations? Why would you do this to me? How could you? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I thought we were friends. You knew how I felt about this, yet you went ahead and did it anyway. Why?
I enjoy torturing you, that's why. So, two things that I would like to say. Would you prefer to give an order the throne instead? Your country needs you, Alistair.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
You want me there? Of course I will.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Alright, so we're going back to the camp? Nope. Rebel Rouser. Alistair disapproves. Oh, we leveled up. Let's see. I feel like Constitution is gonna... Oh, wait. What is the thing that does stamina? I would say it's willpower, right? To fortitude higher. Man, cast more spells and deeper for warriors and rogues. More stamina in combat. I never did learn. I have to find the book. I remember. Wait, I don't have this unlocked. What? Character can formulate strategies quickly in battle. What does that mean? I thought I did all of that. What else? Oh, coercion. Yeah, coercion was the way to go. The champion is fearsome. The champion is so fearsome that the war cry now knocks nearby. Ah, that's what Logan was using. I see. I really wish we hadn't put anything into 200. That was a mistake. Warrior. Death blow. Each time the end of the battle seems closer at hand, restoring a portion of the warrior's stamina. I guess. Why do you still look like you want to level up? Wait, what? Oh, I have another one? I had 2 points? There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and save that. Arl Emmons Estate. Well, that got ugly, didn't it? I want to try something. She's over here. Vienna. Let's go talk to her and see what she says. Don't I have something to give? I feel like I do.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
I feel like Z would like the gold bar.
You have excellent taste.
I think he's another one you can romance. Trade manifest is not a gift. Alright, so we don't have any more gifts. No more gifts to give. We're gonna try romancing her.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Looking for little old me? Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you have any tales?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself.
I think it's too late because we'd have to get a quest from her, I think.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Do you have any stories from
Of course,
Aurelis?
Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais. A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now, in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney. But Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered. Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
That's extremely extreme. That's terrible.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier.
Nice.
He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Cool. I like that. You know,
I know one.
Ferelden
Told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Yes.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend?
Yes.
Flemeth, the devourer of men.
She's turned
Mother
into a
of
dragon.
witches. Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists.
Yoda, I love you, buddy.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters.
That's not
with
true,
talk
she
of
did.
Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They
It's
also
true,
say
she
that
will.
Flemeth mourns her
Well,
lost
not
beauty
anymore.
and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Tell me the whole story.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him.
You go to the circle,
Flemeth
right?
stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar.
Come on.
But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth, turning her into an abomination. The halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
There was another story I wanted to hear.
Which one?
Dalish.
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake
Yeah, so I think you can romance
Instead,
her,
she
Morgan,
beseeched the Maker to
Alistair,
return to his
and
people
Z,
once
I
more.
believe. Are the
So earnest was her
ones.
plea that the Maker was moved and promised
sure.
that he would create a paradise
I think it's
on
too
earth
late in the game to
if
try to
all
like
abandoned
really
their false gods
do anything.
and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted
will
her his
see.
powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
How did Andraste die?
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself,
Alamari.
grew jealous as his
Calamari.
wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
But Tevinter has a chantry, doesn't it? Why did the Maker not save her?
The Tevinter chantry claims that in
a little
Andraste's last moments,
edgy if I say the other
Hysarian's
thing.
heart softened, and he heard
Trying to
the
keep
voice
her
of the Maker
positive, you
telling
know?
him to end her suffering. He plunged his sword into her heart, and as her blood washed over his hands, he became one of the faithful. Dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult, and was forced to do so to stay in power. We will never know for sure. I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shartan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in a land of their own.
It didn't last.
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war.
So
the chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a holy exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Neverwinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. There were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
I'm sorry for Yoda. Wow, that's picking up Yoda pretty well. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Alright. Oh, you're right there, huh? Little peeper. He's a little peeper.
Nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? I'm here for you.
Ooh. What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong.
I wonder if I go back to
Within
camp
them
if she'll
lies so much beauty.
talk to me.
Just like the country and the people.
Let's talk about
I'm
something
here for
else.
you.
We need to talk.
Of course.
What will you do about us?
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
I don't know if I can keep
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods,
talking
isn't it?
to her.
I'm here for you. Of course. I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end? There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating.
Haha!
You're welcome to come along if you
Where I
like.
was aiming for. When I put it that way, how could I say no?
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
I have no idea how high I have to get her to.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? I'm here for you. Of course.
Didn't I already do this?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think. This is a nice change from having... I'm here for you. Of course.
About us.
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you? Really?
Alright, so I think that's as far as we can take it here. I don't want to talk to Z in front of her. Let's, I'm still recording for YouTube, so let's go ahead and YouTube, let's call the episode there. If you like the episode, go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to the channel and you want to help us grow, you can do it for free by smashing that sub button. Stay awesome, stay safe, YouTube. We will talk again later. Bye-bye.